They let me continue. They just be cutting our stuff all out. Dang, man, I want to pick up where I left off.
Depression is a mind trick.
Hell yeah, depression is a mind trick. Hell yeah. If people realize how much power they had, they would be terrified. Terrified.
Listen, feeling depressed, all you gotta do is put on music. Boom.
Well, some people can put on music and, you know, cure themselves. And then some people get worse with music because they find the saddest thing to listen to. Yeah, instead of something that's uplifting. Like, y'all gotta play, oh...
Running from your wife.
Dynamite, running from your wife. Yikes. Y'all gotta play house party music. Ain't my type of hype. Oh, oh. When you put on old school music, I'm gonna tell you why it makes you feel good. The vibration, the tempo. There's a certain instrument. Is it an instrument? It's called a please let me get this right. It's called a it's like a vibration 500. I gotta get it, y'all. They took it out of the music, basically, that makes you feel really good. Damn it, what is it called, though? Oh, man. Someone in the comments is going to know what this is called that they took out of music, and it no longer gives you that effect. It's more sexual now, but back then it was like real feel good. Like, music can actually heal you. Like, that shit is real deep, man. So if you are able to listen to music when you're feeling down, just make sure it's some good music. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I love old school music too. The real music. Unfortunately, we can't feel it no more because we don't live in those times. Even if they recreate it, those times don't match the music. You know what I'm saying?
How come when John Lewis doing like y'all get to like go outside and talk, but you never do that to me?
Because it's nighttime and it's freezing out. But if you wanted to do it tomorrow, we could. All you have to do is ask. Like he did. See? See how easy that was?
Yeah, but like,
do you see how easy that was?
But he's older, he really gets to go outside at night though.
Okay, you don't need to go outside at night though. Michael Jackson. Oh, Michael Jackson is what you listen to, huh? Alright, well. Damn, man. This message is just extremely, it's deep. Same message I gave in the last video, just a little deeper. Like I said, if people knew how much power they had, they would be, the typical person would be afraid of themselves. That's why they have to give all of their power to something, someone, some being, not themselves. They will never give it to themselves. Because if they take the good, they got to take the bad. And they don't want to take responsibility for these things. And some people just ain't built like that. That's another thing. Some people have to have something to give their problems to. Every time something happens, God gonna make it better. God gonna make a way. Not realizing all of that is within themselves. And if you want to make a way, you have to create it. Create that energy. Man. What's up, Rashid? We got Danielle. Braylon. Oh, we got a new person up in here. Oh, God. Typing in Michael Jackson. But yeah, man. Stop. Realize your power. Understand yourself. Understand your power. Feel your power. Live your power. Pray for what you want. Pray. Man, listen. The fastest way to cure depression and anxiety is to realize it does not exist. Once you realize that it's a mind trick and you're playing games with yourself, it'll be over with. You don't have to choose those thoughts to give your energy to. You can actually change those thoughts if you want to. You can choose to go outside and think about something better than that. You could choose to call a person that normally makes you feel good. You can go online and look up songs that make you feel good and vibrate high. You can go around little children that make you laugh. You can go play with some animals. It's just too much that you can do. And that's not even touching on taking a trip to a rainforest or a beach or just walking through nature and relaxing. Like, just going to the beach, laying down, staring up at the sky, just chilling. Like, it's too many peaceful things to do when you're in a mind state of depression. Crying is cool, but not to continue to cry like a baby. A grown-ass baby. If you cry, get it all out, and then go back to happiness. Cleanse your spirit. There's nothing wrong with crying. Just don't be a motherfucking crybaby. Always the fuck crying, okay?
Wait, why
Like
is
you,
mine-
be quiet. Like you need somebody to pat you on your back, give you a bottle, and put a diaper on you. You have to get that shit out the way and keep it moving. If something is making you hurt so bad that the tears have to come, don't hold them back. Because the more you hold them back, the worse it's going to be when they finally come out. Then you got swollen underneath your eye, be swollen like somebody socked you, all puffy like somebody punched you in the face. Let it out and keep it moving. Depression is in your mind. It's something you created from bad thoughts all coming at one time because you didn't take each situation individually and fix it. You let a whole bunch of things build up inside, and then it turns all of a sudden it's depression, anxiety, and all. No. Your adrenaline is rushing because you're panicking. All of these things are natural emotions. They don't have to be called depression and anxiety and all that shit. Schizophrenia, bipolar. Let me tell you, most people that y'all call bipolar are on meds where they smoke weed. And when they don't have their meds, they act different. So therefore, y'all call them bipolar. They ain't no motherfucking bipolar. And if your emotions go up and down, that's because of the environment that you're in. It's people causing you to be upset than happy, upset than happy. You need to go and change your damn environment. You need to get rid of those people that's making you feel sick inside. It's so many regular ass ways to get rid of this shit. Seriously, this world right now is vibrating on a negative frequency, so therefore there's a lot of so-called depressed people out here, and it's just not true. I'm sorry. It's all in the mind. Once you realize it's in the mind, clear that shit out. Create a mental broom, dustpan, sweep that shit. Create a mental trash can, dump that shit. Get a vacuum, fucking vacuum all that shit out and start over with your fresh year.
Nice.
Do not choose to dwell on a thought and it won't turn into so-called depression. If a thought comes, immediately do something else that's going to make you feel better. Immediately. I'm talking about soon as that thought come, go do something that makes you happy. Everybody has at least one thing that makes them happy, whether it's playing with their child, going to the park, playing a certain video game, anything. Everybody has one thing that makes them, when you think about it, you smile. It makes you happy. Go do that. Don't let a so-called bad thought eat you alive from the inside. And now you just moping around the house. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to talk to anybody. It's all because of what you choose to think about and dwell on. Okay? You have a choice in the matter. People have to stop acting like they have no control over their body and their mind. You do. You do. But you got to stop telling yourself, I don't. You know how many people walk around talking about, I wish I could, but I can't? Well, what can I do once you tell yourself you can't? Because if you tell yourself you can't, guess what? You can't. Because you done told yourself that. Just like if you going for an audition and you be like, I don't think I'm going to get it. Well, guess what? You're not. Like confidence and fucking self-determination and belief goes a long way. Over there putting out negative vibes about yourself is not going to help at all. That's going to make the universe work in a whole different way by you saying not, can't, don't. Don't say them words. Take it out of your vocabulary. Don't say I can't. Say I'll try. When my son was growing up, he wasn't even allowed to say I can't. If he about to say it, he'd be like, I can try. I was teaching him that as he was growing up. Stop. Don't say I can't, because there's nothing that you can't do. Don't even put that out there. So anyway, like I said, none of this shit is real, okay? It's all in your mind. So if you want to have a healthy mind, do what it takes to heal your mind, okay? Do what it takes to heal your mind. Love yourself enough to not dwell on negative thoughts until you feel like it's something so-called depression. Because then that's going to lead to the medicine that they made when they created that so-called depression of something that's normal in your body. It's an emotion. It's meant to be felt, not lived in, and not made a disease. Now all of a sudden it's a disease? No. Ain't no damn, it ain't no disease. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. It's something you grow through. That's it. You supposed to, if you feeling depressed, it's a lesson in here. You got to find out what that lesson is, and then you got to keep it moving and help somebody else. That's how that works. You pass that along to the next person that you know is going through what you going through. I'm learning so much, y'all, and I'm applying it. I'm not going to just learn it and tell people. I'm going to apply it. Therefore, if I ever catch myself talking about some damn depression, I'm like, you ain't no fucking depressed. Come on, man. You could do better than that. You know damn well you stronger than that. You know it's all a mind trick. So snap the fuck out of it. Fuck out of here. Like, I'm going to be like that. You got to fight that kind of stuff. You got to talk shit to it. Don't let it take over you. You better than that. Okay? So don't feel sorry for yourself. Okay? Don't ever do that, because people make mistakes. That's how you learn. If you don't make a mistake, how you gonna know? Why you think little babies, they so smart, but why you think they so hard-headed? Don't touch the stove, you're gonna burn your hand. They touch the stove, they burn their hand, they crying. Do you think they gonna do that shit again? No. But they had to make that mistake so that they can know that was wrong. I'm not gonna do it. Should probably listen to my parents. Okay? So life is you gotta learn. It's just that some things we should already know by common sense not to do. Okay? So, because you don't want that result. So anyway, once you understand what I'm saying, you should be straight. It shouldn't be no more nothing. I don't want to hear no excuses about nothing. It is in your mind. That's where everything is created. That's where everything is destroyed. You have to know your power, your strengths, your weaknesses. Get to know yourself, and then you can control all of these different things. Okay? And yes, some people can do a 180. Yes. Overnight. Yes, people can. Because that means that they've been working up to that point, and now they're ready to just understand what's going on and never turn back. Okay? Never turn back. Some of these things I was struggling with, and I realized it's not even real. Like, it make you feel stupid once you really think about it. Like, yo, bro, this shit is not real. It's all in your mind. And if I tell you everything is in the mind, I mean that literally. I can't even get into that right now, because that's just too much for y'all right now. Okay, but everything is created in the mind. And just please be strong enough not to create things that's going to hurt you. And again, try to get away from the environment or the people that's hurting you. And if you can't, just turn your back on those people. It doesn't matter who they are. Silence. 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 Look, sometimes you just got to remain silent. Ain't nothing wrong with speaking to people out of respect, but you got to remain silent to help yourself, to save yourself. Don't give them none of your energy, and don't accept none of theirs. Reject that shit. Ignore it, reject it. Eventually, it's going to go away. It's kind of like a bully. They only pick on people who they know they can affect. I don't know. Maybe that message was for somebody. Rashid said, you control what's real and what's not. Absolutely. That depression pill. Hold on. Let me see something. That depression pill leads to constipation. Then the pill for constipation causes insomnia. Then you're taking more pills than eating meals. Exactly. For what, though? All because you made up some shit in your mind, put it all together, and made a storm, a blizzard. Don't do it to yourself. If you feel unworthy of your life and you don't feel like you're enough, you have to make it enough. You have to find out what your purpose is. Find out what you love. Find out what you do the best and perfect it. I don't care if it's painting. I don't care if it's doing hair. I don't care if it's a therapist. It could be a teacher. It can be anything that you can do the best. It could be a singer. Find out what you're here for. Find out your purpose. Find out your purpose. Y'all know what I said in my old videos. You was the fastest sperm. I said that shit from the beginning. I said that from the beginning. You was the fastest sperm. That means you're here for a reason. Okay? I was like, yo, bro, you was like, fuck you mean. You just left them like, fuck you mean. You really beat all of them. So don't ever think you ain't here for nothing. You just got to find out what you love and make something of it. Okay? We got to try new things in life sometime.
Yo, when you swim, that's tough.
That's right. Find out your purpose. That's right. That's right. You got to try different things to see what you fall in love with, and try to make sure that it's something that makes you happy every day, so it doesn't feel like a job. When you get paid for your talent, it's nothing better than that. Doing something out of your heart desires, something that you love. That's when you truly found the key to happiness. Like you're working, you're getting monetary gain. You know what I'm saying? You're making money and you're doing something that makes you happy. It feels like you just chilling every day, like you just having fun. You're not even working. That's when you got it. That's when you got it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, know your power, know your strength, know your worth. And if you don't know it, you better get to know it. There's nothing wrong with sitting in silence. But the only thing is, when you do that, don't beat yourself up. A lot of people tend to sit in silence and think of all the negative shit they did and then just keep feeling shitty and feeling sorry for themselves. Don't do it. That's a waste of life when you could be thinking of good things. You know what I'm saying? You could be thinking of what's my future like? What do I want to move to? What I want to do? How do I start? Okay? You got to start somewhere. Pick that one place to start and work from there. And if you need help, go to somebody that you know love you and they're going to help you. You agree?
I don't know.
You just came in here, huh?
Yeah. I just want to talk.
You just want to talk? What you want to talk about?
See, because you said they going to leave if we talk about slime.
Oh, no. Ain't nobody talking about no slime. I'm talking about something very serious right now, trying to help people with their life.
Hey, oh, I know.
Huh?
We can talk about the stand that I'm going to have about the pictures.
Talk about... Not right now, okay? I'm about to end this because I just wanted to drop these, jewels off to y'all. Hopefully y'all pick them up and keep them. Put them in a special, safe place. I am going to keep this video up because somebody just might need to run it back and listen to it and realize how powerful you are. And if you are here listening, that means you're taking the right step already. And, what's I about to say? Hold on, I seen a comment. I hate when I glance at something and then next thing you know,
you forget what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time that happened to me. I always forget what I'm about to say.
All right, KK, hold on. All right, so, yeah. Before I go, I'm going to tell y'all again, religious people are not strong enough to handle the fact that they have they have control over their entire universe. They have the power to create. They don't want to take responsibility because they're not strong enough, period. They don't want to be responsible for their own life, so they have to give it to Jesus or whoever they choose to call on instead of themselves, not realizing that they are the creators of their universe. Everything around you tells you that you're the creator of your universe. Everything around you tells you you are the creator of your universe. Your choices, your decisions. So if you come to a point where you're feeling down about something, don't do it again. Get yourself out of it. Talk about it. Let it go. That bad energy is not supposed to be stuck in your body. That's what makes you depressed too. Them thoughts are just sitting there. Let it out and stop letting it come back through your body. Block it. Once it's out, it's out. You know what else you could do? You can write it all down on a piece of paper, go outside and burn it, and bury it. Therefore, if you ever try to think about it again, you tell your brain it's dead, it's buried. It can't affect me no more. It's gone. Like, these are all mental mind tricks. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight against it. I'm just hoping that if somebody is out there feeling really, because they got something called severe depression. What the fuck is severe depression? That means you need to reevaluate your entire life. Get a pen and paper, write down what you want to do. Write down 10 things you want to do with your life and start doing them. Because there ain't no way in hell something is called severe depression and that person is still alive. No way. That shit is created in the mind and it needs to go. Okay? You need any more details, send me an email at Barz. Matter of fact, you need any more details, send me an email at 1,000,000bars@gmail.com. That's bars with a Z. 1,000,000bars@gmail.com. And I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. Don't ever feel severely anything but happy. I want you to be extremely happy. Like a little ass motherfucking kid.
Like me.
Yeah, like KK. Whew. On that note, I'm going to go. And hopefully I helped somebody.